What's good, Knicks Nation? We got Knicks preseason basketball, so let's get it going. The New York Knicks faced the Boston Celtics B squad at Madison Square Garden tonight, so you know what that means. There was no Jason Tatum, no Jaylen Brown, no Drew Holiday, no Kristaps Porzingis, no Derek White, and no Al Horford. But that doesn't mean this game wasn't interesting. Sure, we got moments from Jalen Brunson, RJ Barrett, and Julius Randle in their limited minutes, but tonight it was the Immanuel Quickley show because he dropped 21 points. Tonight, Immanuel Quickley displayed his improved scoring ability, whether it was shooting from three, driving the lane, and finishing through contact, or using his floater that we're so used to seeing. He really showed that he put in that work this offseason. I think the one thing I could take away from this team, from the starting unit, is that there was a little bit more ball movement. I think there's an emphasis on that for this upcoming season with the starting unit, because it looked like they were trying to swing that ball around looking for the open man. What did you think about that? Between Brunson getting 6 minutes, Randall getting 13 minutes, Barrett getting 16 minutes. You can't make a whole hell of a lot of what you think is going to happen this season, but looking at Julius Randle coming into this game, I feel like there was more, he had a little bit more pep in his step. It looks like that ankle was looking good, and I feel like with him, you know, the big thing for him was talking about being efficient this offseason, right? He went on Paul George's podcast. It says he just wants to be efficient. He talked about it during was a training camp when they're down in was it in Charleston? So so like he's trying to be a better player, man. You see that he's trying to put that work in. You see he's trying to put the effort in. There's no question about the shape that he comes in every single season. But I thought tonight, just even for the limited minutes, he looked like he was trying to hold true to that. Just like when he got the ball and he made that isolation post move, spin move against the two defenders, I was like, that was pretty efficient. It was like a quick decision making. He didn't take too long to see like what the defense was going to do. He was like, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get to my spot and let's see what happens. You know, he's trying to pass out to the corner, to the weak side corner that we saw all last season. He's trying to move the ball around. As you pointed out, he passed to Brunson and I think RJ at one point. Like I think he's trying to make that concerted effort. So let's see if that plays out into the season, because if he can do that, and especially for me, man, like I want to see him play off ball, then I think we get a seriously different Julius Randle, man. I would be really impressed. But what were your thoughts about RJ tonight?
He just looked like he played his first preseason game. But what I did like is it seemed like he was trying to continue what he did well with Team Canada. What one of the strengths that he had, I mean, I know a lot of people are hoping to see the same shooting that he had with Canada, but the other thing I think people weren't really paying attention to as much, because we just focused so much on him being a more efficient shooter, is, like you were mentioning, is his muscle and his ability to finish around the rim. And I felt like tonight it was like he was trying to incorporate that with the game. And the one thing that we want to see him add to that, instead of forcing those shots every time you get to the rim, is, like you said, make that extra pass. Because with RJ, we know that when you drive to the rim, more times than not, you're trying to go up, and the defenses are going to read that. That can only now be used as a weapon against them once he learns to pass that ball out to an open Grimes, to an open Randall, to an open Brunson. So to the fact that you could see he was trying to incorporate that today, I loved it. And also too, when he did decide to go up, they weren't senseless. They all the outside of the ones that he missed, they turned into fouls. They turned into free throws that he turned into 2 points. So, you know, I'm not really entirely upset about the missed threes, because every three shot was an open three outside of one of them on the right corner. So I'm not really too upset that he missed shots. The entire team shot pretty bad tonight until the second half, except for Immanuel Quickley and Jalen Brunson. So missed shots don't mean nothing to me. It's about the quality of the shot. I think RJ did a good job getting quality shots and making his damn free throws. I don't know what he was talking to Shea with, but Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, I know that's your thing. We appreciate you, brother. 1 month with RJ, and now he's going 9 for 9 from the free throw line. Yeah, appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you.
This is why it's kind of important, and I'm just this is obviously just making bigger than what it is, but sometimes it's why you want some of your players playing in the World Cup and stuff, and playing with other top players from the NBA, right? Because you learn, you talk, you get to get some of the tips that they use, or just some of the experiences that they've used or gained while playing in the NBA, right? And who knows, maybe knocking down all these free throws is from RJ playing in FIBA, but hey, man, keep doing that, because 9 for 9, I'll gladly take that on a nightly basis. But Immanuel Quickley playing 23 minutes, went 8 for 14 2 for 5 from downtown, 3 for 5 from the free throw line. Got to be better there. But he got us 21 points, like I said, to match Peyton Pritchard's 21 points. Dude was money tonight. The one thing that really impressed me by Emmanuel Quickly tonight, CK, was the strength that he put on from this offseason, because his ability to just attack the lane. Think about it. He took 5 shots from 3. That means the other 9 were in the paint. They were in the arc, whether it was floater, finishing through contact, and using the backboard for layups, man. You just see the work that he's been putting in this offseason. And if you're going to get a Quickly like that, so like if Emmanuel Quickly is going to be playing at that level, at that efficiency, that is another level for a guy who was second last year in NBA voting for sixth man of the year. Yeah. For him to take another step to be that first guard off the bench, and it seems like Tom Thibodeau was in midseason form, because Quickly came right in at that 5 to 6 minute mark in the first quarter, as he typically does. To get Quickly playing at that high efficient level, that's gonna be a game changer for off the bench, man. And I think his playmaking was a little bit better. He still has to be better about it was better, but he still's got to be better, because there are times where he's just chucking and stuff like that. But that's what Quickly does, man. And I think he just he's got the ultimate green light from Tom Thibodeau. It's like, yo, he's a scorer. You'd see how Tom Thibodeau talks about him being about a scoring guard.
Yeah.
It's just the green light that he's got. But for Quickly, man, it was just nice to see him, like, preseason, wasn't messing around, going in there showing, hey, because this is him saying, I want my contract. Look at the work I put in this offseason. Obviously, the regular season is more important. Him showing up in the playoffs is also more important. But Quickly playing this efficient, which we haven't really seen much of at this high level, that's going to be a big game changer for the New York Knicks this season.